All right, so for this topic, it's about the black community being doomed. I actually may make a series out of this and tie it to specific topics that lead into my opinion about our community being doomed. But for this one, it's based on what I've seen from men on social media. If the men on social media is indicative of the type of men that are out here, we beyond doomed, because I can't relate to 95% of the men that I've seen on social media, and if you've seen them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And part of my problem may be because I try to conduct myself as a leader, because I know that's what's required of us as men. I know that's a part of who we are as men. So I hold other men to that standard. That may be a part of my problem and something that I need to change my outlook on, which I am changing that outlook, because the men that I'm seeing, y'all can't be leaders of the community. It's no way possible. Because what a big part of what's missing is self-accountability. Men pointing fingers at women like that. I'm not understanding how we can come to the conclusion. And don't get me wrong, for the men that done had bad experiences with women, I'm not saying your experience should be ignored. I'm not saying that at all. But it's no way possible that we can just think that it's all women that's doing wrong out here, and women are the reason why our community is in the position that it's in. I don't see how a man could come to that conclusion without looking in the mirror and saying, what part do I play? I was kind of going to talk about this with a different video, but I can tie it in because I don't think I want to make a full video about that. But this single mothers are the cause of stuff, this narrative. Recently I seen that clip with Jason Whitlock giving his perspective on the situation that happened with the young man and the police officers, and I don't know what he tied it to, but somehow he brought in single mothers into the conversation. And Jason Whitlock, that narrative, and I don't rock with Jason Whitlock. I've seen him say some off the wall stuff that I just don't rock with as a man, but his narrative, his perspective is indicative of other men that think the same way. And that's what I've seen with a lot of men on social media, is that it's not just them. It's a lot of people that support them and think the same way and regurgitate the same information. I hear men talking about, it's the woman's fault. She shouldn't have opened her legs. So that's why this is happening, or she shouldn't have did this. She should have just kept her legs closed and all this other type of stuff. And you got men like myself looking at it like, bro, just because it's offered don't mean you got to take it. I done had much of it offered to me, and I've turned a lot of it down for many different reasons. But you got to have self-control in order to do that. And people with those talking points or that narrative, they're showing you they don't have that type of self-control. So that would be an example of what I mean about the mind frame of us as men is going to continue to get in our way. And this is part of the reason, not just that, but our mentality is the reason why I say our community is doomed. A vast majority of men, oh my God, this right here. Men saying that, another man can't tell me how to be a man. On the surface, I get it, but that's if you actually doing a good job of being a man. If you're not doing a good job of being a man, if you done missed certain lessons or you misconstrued about some things and so on and so forth, if you have that mentality and another man try to come and give you game or give you advice on X, Y, and Z, but you turn it down because you're so prideful and you're so in your way of that you got everything figured out, how do we grow from that? Because me as a man, though I lead by example, though I conduct myself how I do and I feel that I am a leader and so on and so forth, if a man come along and give me game and I look at it and analyze the situation and see what he's talking about and see how I can improve, it's no way I'm going to shut that down. So if we got men out here that are too prideful or whatever the case may be, your ego or whatever, and you saying that another man can't tell you how to be a man, but you ain't doing a good job of that, that's a flaw with you. And that's what I mean about reflecting. We men, we don't reflect. We get in our own way when it comes to growth. So all in all, this is why I say our community is doomed, because men, we supposed to be the leaders of the community. And from what I done seen on social media, it's no way possible these type of men could be the leaders of the community, because if it is, we are in grave trouble, like serious trouble. I'm already a person that don't have a lot of hope, because I know how I know the things that need to be done and how much work go into it. And for men specifically, I know how we are. It's a challenge for us to be self-motivated and have that willpower to do certain things. So knowing that, that's why I don't really have hope. But me being the person that I am, driven out purpose, though I don't have hope, I can't sit back and not try to, do what I can to fix the problem or help move us forward. But all that being said, man, is just, as a man, I'm embarrassed. I'm beyond embarrassed. And I would hope anybody that sees my video, don't put me in the box with what you done seen from other men. If it's something you want to know from me as far as how I conduct myself, ask me. Don't assume that I act the same way. Even if me and another person share the same talking points, still don't put me in the box with that person, because I don't want no other man speaking for me. Based on what I've seen, no other man can speak for me. Let me speak for myself. That being said, I do appreciate the support. I hope you got something from the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate any new subscribers. Y'all definitely helping me out. This algorithm stuff, I say it almost every video, that if you about solutions, if you're not engaging in negativity or dumb stuff, algorithm is not going to push it. So when you feel inclined to push that subscribe button based on what I talk about, seeing that you're not gonna get entertained by me, I'm not one to entertain. I'm here for a reason. I got a completely different focus. I appreciate y'all. All right, appreciate it.